Hey there! Before the video starts, I just wanted to let you know I have a second channel that you can check out. So if you're interested in physical cards instead of arena, this channel might be for you. So go ahead and check it out. I have a bunch of videos on box openings and other things that's Magic related. That's not arena. So if that interests you, check it out. All right, let's just get to the video. Hello there. Thank you for clicking on this video. I got this new cup with a cute little mustache and I just kind of had to show it off and kind of, had to match it. But that's enough about my mustache. That's not why you're here. You're here to watch me play Magic, and I'm here to play Mono Red. Anyways, welcome to my channel. We're playing best of 3 standard, and I'm playing this Mono Red deck that's been, making its rounds in tournaments and doing pretty well. So what you're trying to do here is not too different from your typical Mono Red. It's just play your creatures, attack in, and kill your opponent. But you got a pretty good 1-drops in Burnout Bastronaut and Hired Claw, as well as Burst Lightning for removal or burn to the face. For 2 mana, you got a couple Lightning Strikes, Obliterating Bolt to deal with any 4 toughness creatures. Then you have Scalding Viper and Razorkin Needlehead. Scalding Viper, it does have a adventure side to it, the Steam Clean, which says return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I'll be honest, it doesn't come up too often, but it does come in handy when you can use it, which is why we're splashing like 5 blue mana in here, but overall it's not the main reason why. Scalding Viper's creature side is what you want to play, and it says whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, this creature deals 1 damage to that player. Your opponent will probably take at least 1 damage just to get rid of the Scalding Viper. And then you have Razorkin Needlehead. It's a 2 mana 2/2 that says this creature has first strike during your turn. Whenever an opponent draws a card, this creature deals 1 damage to them. So it's kind of like a mini Shieldred. It doesn't gain you life, and it only does 1 damage every time your opponent draws a card, but it still adds up. In your 3 mana slot, you have Fiery Annihilation to get rid of any creature that has 5 toughness or less. When you go up against Cauldron, a lot of those creatures tend to get pumped up, get a lot of +1/+1 counters, so you want something that can take care of the bigger creatures. Unfortunately, if they get bigger than, 5 toughness, you might have to, do a 2-for-1 and use Fire Annihilation plus Burst Lightning or something like that. Then you have Screaming Nemesis, which I don't think needs too much of an introduction, but it's a 3 mana 3/3 with haste, and then anytime it's dealt damage, it deals the damage back to whatever target, and if the opponent takes that damage, they can't gain life this turn, or this game. We have 1 copy of Tersa Light Shatter in here. It's a 3 mana 3/3 with haste, and when Tersa Light Shatter enters, discard up to 2 cards, then you draw that many cards, and when it attacks, if there are 7 more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from your graveyard. You may play that card this turn. It's just another 3/3 hasty creature that can also kind of cycle through if you're drawing a bunch of lands. Maybe discard a bunch of lands and get cards you needed. We have 1 copy of Witchstalker Frenzy, another way to remove creatures with 5 toughness. And then 2 copies of Oger Oxenil Deepest Might. I probably butchered that name, but the Deepest Might is a 4 mana 4/4 with trample, and if any red source you control would deal any non-combat damage that's less than this creature's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to this creature's power instead. And then when it dies, you can return it to the battlefield tapped and transform under its control. The other side is a land. The land side of it is just you can tap it for red, but then for 3 and tap, transfer this land. Activate only if red sources you control dealt 4 or more non-combat damage this turn, only as a sorcery. It could happen, but usually it's pretty tough to deal 4 or more non-combat damage to your opponent during your turn and have enough mana to activate this thing. And then there's 3 copies of Nova Hellkite. It's a 5 mana 4/5 with flying and haste, and when this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and it has warp for 3. So it's a pretty aggressive deck, and since you have a few creatures like Hired Claw, Scalding Viper, and Razorkin Needlehead that deals a non-combat damage, the Oger Oxenil Deepest Might really comes in handy in the later game. As for the sideboard, we have a few Magebane Lizards, we have a single Vengeful Possession, Sandra Spark Hunter, 4 copies of Sunspine Lynx, a couple of fire magics, braids, and the 4th copy of Nova Hellkite. The Mage Bane Lizards and Chandra, I think, is for control. The Sunspine Lynx, anytime you're up against a deck that plays a lot of non-basic lands, is a great creature to have. Fire Magic, I think, is against the Mirror Match or any other deck that kind of has a go-wide strategy. A Braid for, is it Cauldron, so you can get rid of the Cauldron. You can also bring it in whenever you go up against any sort of artifact deck. Vengeful Possession, I guess, I don't know, like a Reanimator deck or something where they play like a huge creature. And that's the deck in a nutshell. Hopefully I explained it all, but if just in case you didn't understand it, you can watch my gameplay and figure it out that way. So without any further ado, let's just get to the games. Here we go. Right, on the draw for the first game. The best way to start out, but I'll take it. One lander, but got a decent amount of 1-drops. I don't know. I think I keep this, because all we need is just a second land, and then we're good to go. Right, seems like it's a mirror match. I don't know if I should have gone for the hard claw first. Might have been more damage. Fortunately, not drawing my lands. It's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. I'm going for the Needlehead. See if they have removal. Doesn't seem like it. Holding the Burst Lightning for a different removal. If you hear a baby crying in the background, don't worry about that. That's my son. He's doing okay. Let's see here. There's another. Screaming Nemesis is kind of yucky. Draw our own. All right. Yeah, we could just return the Screaming Nemesis. Oh no, we can't. We don't have blue mana. All right. I think it's just Hard Claw, Burst Lightning. There'll be no blocking here. Or do we go ahead and get the Scalding Viper? I think it's the Viper, actually. Okay, they draw, take damage. I doubt they have anything that's too much more than 3 mana. That dragon will hurt, though. The Nova... whatchamacallit? With the warp ability. They can take care of our Scalding Viper. Okay, opponent is pumping up. We got our third land. Do I also go for the Screaming Nemesis? It's a little bit... I see 10 damage right now, right? Because I can pump this up and Burst Lightning their face, which will give it double strike. But do I need to just get rid of their Burnout Bastronaut? I think so. But let's do it at the end. Play this. End the turn, and I'll get rid of their Burnout Bastronaut in hopes that they will maybe pump it up. I have to do this now. Let's see if they have another way to pump it up. Seems like they do. So I think that's game, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, I should have got rid of it during my turn. All right, against the mirror, more Nova Hellkites, Sunspine Lynx, just more creatures. Right, Annihilation. I don't think I need that. Magebane Lizard. I have a feeling they're going to bring in a lot of removal. I don't know, something like that. Basically, get rid of some of my removal for more threats. And slightly bigger threats so that not everything gets removed. Yeah, I'll keep this. Start off with a Burnout Astronaut. I have a feeling it's just going to get removed, but we'll see. Oh, I go for the Hard Claw. Razorkin Needlehead. No blocks. I wonder if I should have played the Hard Claw earlier in my last game. May have made a difference. Alright. Do I just get rid of my 4-drops? I don't think so. Okay, so if a red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than... Alright, so do I want to keep this or Sunspine Lynx? I think... Alright, cool. Now we have enough land to play the Deepest Might. Osier, how do you pronounce this? Osier Axonil. And we are at a pretty good advantage. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Opponent could have like a trick to deal me damage and pump up their hard claw, like if they have a burst lightning. Indestructible, okay. Turn inside out. Weird. Okay. Now they take 4. Yeah, I don't know. If they're going to do turn inside out, wouldn't it have been better to not give it indestructible? So you can get whatever creature on the top of your deck? I don't know. Maybe they thought Hired Claw was a better keep than whatever random creature they would have drawn into. Okay. I'm just gonna burst lightning. Okay. Game 3. Do I just send this back? Do I want a little bit more removal? I don't know. Just bring back the burst lightnings. And then go with that. And we shall see. Alright. Bit of a reactive hand, but I will keep it. Drawing the Sunspire links with this many non basic lands kind of sucks. Okay, go with that. I'm gonna go with the Razorkin Needlehead. And I can go for Viper next turn, but this way, yeah. Lightning Helix. Okay, that's what the white is for. Okay. One more land. Basic mountain, preferably. Burn out Astronaut. All right. Assuming they have some sort of protection, so I'm just gonna do this. I wanted to use Obliterating Bolt, but yeah, they went a lot more spell heavy, so maybe the was it the Bane Mage, or what's it called? Mage Bane Lizard. There we go. Even better. I'm just gonna no blocks that. Okay, they're just gonna pump up their Astronaut. See if they... Oh, no more protection spell. Bring out Bastionot. They have something though. All right. I'm gonna go with the Needlehead. Maybe go with the Hardclaw next turn if I don't draw land. Opponent has drawn a lot of lands. Go Hardclaw into Hardclaw. And hopefully the opponent does not have a sweeper. Which is very much possible. They haven't played anything other than land so far. Screaming Nemesis. Land. They have two blockers. If they... Ooh, they're... Alright, how much is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. And then... At most they can do about 9 damage. 2 attackers, so they can't play... Yeah, I'm gonna go with no blocks. Okay, down 7. Okay, yeah. Okay. Ooh, we're first. We get to play first. That's awesome when you're mono red. Not awesome with this hand, but I'm keeping it. Maybe I'll draw a turn 1 play. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm on the play, so why would I draw? All right, against Boros again. This looks like Boros, maybe artifacts. Weapons manufacturing. Okay. Screaming Nemesis. Nutrient block. Take another damage. I'm gonna try and get rid of my Screaming Nemesis. Through damage. Okay. Then I will Finish them right there. Not very good. If I can keep them from killing my Ogier, which I don't think I can do. All right. Attack. All right. It's good. Good. Solve. I'm going to do this now. So can they instant speed get rid of my deepest might? Or Razorkin Needlehead, I guess. Nope. Okay. That's a game. Cool. Alright. Against something like that. We Mage Bane Lizard. A Braid. Yeah, so we want to keep Fiery Annihilation, maybe. Well, maybe not. Okay. Obliterating Bolt, yes. Get rid of the Lightning Strikes. And I guess go with that. I wonder if the Sunspine Lynx would have been a good call as well. I forgot to check their lands look like, but I'll keep this. Instant bot. Legion Extruder. Okay. How's the turn? I'm gonna braid their Legion Extruder, depending on what they do. Nutrient block. Okay. Oh, okay. That was dumb. I was supposed to do it before the nutrient block hit the, That's alright. Destroy target artifact. They can make a 3/3, but at least now they won't really have any other like artifacts other than those right there. I'll go for Scalding Viper. This might not be a very good game. Yeah, I figured that it's going to be something like that. One land would be nice. Okay, Mage Bane Lizard would have been handier last turn. Okay. Hard call. All right. I'm just gonna go no blocks. Okay, weapons manufacturing. Oh, finally got land. Okay, I think here. I think it's just like this. Like this. And turn. All right. If that's the case, I'm just going to cancel, not do what I was thinking of, and just get rid of the nesting bot here. Okay. Oh, well, that's game. All right. Yeah. So I just need a better draws, I think. Sunspire Lynx, I think it's gonna be good. Moving on 3. Okay. I don't know if a braid is really all that. Actually, just kind of go down on lightning burst. Iterating bolt. Something like that. A bit more aggressive. On the play. Yeah. We shall see. Yes, play first. 2 mana. Yeah, I'll keep this. Last turn. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. That's not really what I want. Yeah. Right, and the question is, will I draw a third land? I need a third land. Preferably a fourth land as well, eventually. Okay, so they have something to sacrifice, probably, no? Oh, I should have played the Viper first. If they have a spell. Okay, demand answers. Well, ended up doing 2 damage anyway. But yeah, I should have played Scalding Viper first. Will I draw my third mana? Weapons manufacturing. Missing bot. All right. Screaming Nemesis. Okay. We have no mana. And this thing, yeah. Okay. So now they can't gain life. They spent 2 of their mana before they even drew a card. Disclose Reliquary. Okay. I don't really care. I guess that's a bit more damage. Right, opponent's down to 3. Okay, nutrient block. It's up to... Oh, right, they can't gain life. Haha. Alright, if I play Mage Bane Lizard... They have 1 mana? I don't think they can do anything with one mana. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna say I am enjoying the being able to play aggro in best of 3. Makes the games a little bit quicker, though not as quick as when you play mono red on best of 1. So it kind of gives the games a little bit more of a feel like you're doing something. Yeah, I'll keep this. We can go turn 1 Hard Claw into burn out Bastronaut next turn, and hopefully the Hard Claw does not get removed turn 1. Hey, it didn't get removed turn 1. So this is the most damage you can do. And I'll hold up Burst Lightning. Seems like our opponent is also playing Is It, so could be a mirror match. Alright, well, in that case, I'm just going to attack in, see what the opponent does. I'm gonna play Scolded Viper. Because it could... I still don't know if they're playing like a... like, it could be a tempo deck. They could be playing counter spells. It could be... Is it Cauldron? Braid, okay. So I'm glad I didn't play my Screaming Nemesis into it. Though I guess I still would have done the damage. Opponent hasn't really... What's Astrolopian Plane Spear? Job select. Okay. Because not for countering this control. Okay. Well, I'm just getting rid of it now. Okay, so they're like a I don't know what you call it, but spell prowess. There we go. They're like a prowess deck. Okay. In that case, maybe. Whoop. What did I add in here? Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. Oh, vengeful possession. I don't think so. Two of these go down on Nova Hellkite. I don't know. Instead of focusing too much on removal. I could be wrong, but I know I'm on the draw, but I'm going to try and go for a creature, slightly more creature dense build, or sideboard, I should say. And that way, you know, they would run out of removal, hopefully. I'm assuming they're just going to remove. Yep. See, lightning strike towards my creature. Then I can play Razorkin Needlehead. So now if they draw, they take damage. If they remove it, that's another turn. They just spent. Okay. Nemesis. Duck. What does this do? Enchant creature, -5/-0, and loses all abilities. Okay. Consult the chart. Next turn, we can do Scolding Viper and Razorkin Needlehead. Never mind. There you go. Easy peasy. Alright, doing a bonus 4th game because games were a lot quicker than I expected. Well, not quicker than I expected, but I guess they were as quick as I had anticipated. A lot of lands, but I'll try it out. For now, Bastionaut. Into, well, maybe Witch Doctor Frenzy. Probably not. Trajectory. Well, Burst Lightning. Pass the turn. I'm gonna have some coffee here. Deep Cavern Bat. I might as well get rid of it now. Question is, are they gonna attack in? Because if they do, I will play Screaming Nemesis next turn. Oh, I just realized. We'll transform them. That's alright. There we go. They can transform Cecil, but before they can get any life gain from it, I can Witch Doctor Frenzy it. Never mind, I cannot. All right. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. They're gonna tap down my dude. I'm just gonna lightning strike my own dude. Now they cannot gain life. A lot of damage though. This is 3 mana? 4 mana. Dang. Yeah. Alright. Against Demir, I have a lot more hand hate. Yeah, they have a lot of these, I think. Yeah, go down on the Nova Hellkite. Put in the Sunspine links. Do I want all 4? Sure, why not? Fire Annihilation. I don't think so. I don't know, something like this. We'll play first. That's definitely a mulligan. Keep 6. Go ahead, play out the Burnout Bashbot just to get the speed started. Maybe I should have gone for the Hard Claw. But I'm assuming, yeah, it's just going to get removed. Yep. Razorkin Needlehead. Okay. Getting some damage in. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it now. Alright, and hope that I draw some spells. Deep Cavern Bat, sure. Spyglass Siren. Three. I'll end the turn, hold the mountain. Okay, Razorkin Needlehead's doing a lot of work here. Lynx would be pretty cool. What do they have? What do they have? All right. So that's Tide Binder. Okay. That's kind of what I was expecting. I'm just going to play this out now. Down to 3. Can't really afford to attack in. Maybe they attack him with Deep Combat. They go up to 5. Mm-hmm. Alright, so Spine Links does what? 4 damage? Or 2 damage? Let's see if they have another Tide Binder. Nope. Okay. They were holding priority, but they didn't play anything. Okay, I'm not sure what they were holding priority for, but this is game. All right. Game 2 went pretty well. I think Sunspine Links is worth it. They did play the Preacher. Maybe just a little more removal. I guess one Witch Stalker Frenzy. Less Lightning Strike. Okay, let's see how this goes. This opponent doesn't feel like your typical Dimir deck. The double Soul Stone Sanctuary kind of hurts. Guess we'll mulligan. This is better. Okay. Alright, they've had Cecil Dark Knight turn 1, like, all 3 games. Full Blitz Drowner. Okay. Alright, I'm keeping the Scolding Viper in hand and maybe using the Steam Clean to return Cecil. I don't know why I played the Soulstone Sanctuary. I haven't seen any counter spells. Okay. Are they going to play Cecil again? Okay, I'm holding on to... Oh, excellent. Okay, fast turn. I'm gonna do this. And then they'll transform Cecil. Phantom Interference. Okay, so they do have okay. Okay, I'm gonna warp this in. So that I can play the Viper. So I want to, if they want to remove the Viper, I'm hoping, yeah. They take damage. They go back up to 6. And I need to play a spell. Oof, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. I needed one more mana? Yeah, I just didn't draw the creatures I needed soon enough. Play the Needlehead. And pass the turn. And that's game. Yeah, I feel like this game would have gone a lot better. I think I just had bad draws. So, but overall, not bad, not bad. I think the deck performed pretty well. So. And that concludes the gameplay portion of the video. As expected, Mono Red does what it does. Red deck wins, you know? Overall, I would say the biggest hurdle for this deck, for me personally, is trying to figure out how to sideboard against some of my opponents. I still am getting used to the whole best of 3 side of things, as well as I'm not exactly going up against the most competitive decks, and Since I'm pulling these deck lists from a tournament, the decks I'm using are mostly tuned to go up against other competitive decks. So I'm pretty sure there's some changes I could make to make it better for the ladder. But as I said, I'm still learning best of 3 and trying to figure it out. So after I get a few of these competitive decks out of my system, I'll start looking into how I can make these decks better for the ladder. So in other words, there's not a whole lot I would change about this deck. If you're trying to climb the ladder, mono red is one of the better choices, I believe. And with that being said, I don't have a whole lot else to say, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stuck around this long, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care. Bye.